All right. Well, please, really happy to get on this Zoom call Purdue's latest commitment from Lake Dallas, Texas, Keonde Henry. And yeah, just again, kind of tell us what made you want to pull the trigger and commit to Purdue.
Well, I want to say about like in February when I first got the offer and stuff like that. It was a new staff. That was kind of one thing that I could say. It was a new staff, and like out of all the staff that I've met and I've talked to on the phone, they were kind of just the most like outgoing. Like everyone on the staff is probably like they're really young, I should say. And a lot of times, like when they call me, they're just like, smiling, having fun and stuff like that. So that was kind of a big thing for me. And then also when I committed to BC, out of all of the schools that I had to call to like let them know, hey, I'm canceling my OV and stuff like that, Purdue was the only school that was kind of like, no, like they're like, no, you're coming to see us. And when I got off the phone with CP, I remember the three words. The three words that he said was "come see us." That was literally just the three words that he said. He said, "Come see us, and you're gonna like it." He just kept saying that, and then I went on a Sunday, and out of all the OBs I've taken, I mean, normally you'll go from like a Thursday to like a Sunday or a Friday to like a Sunday or something like that. I took mine on a Sunday to a Wednesday, and I got kind of just the whole picture, I should say, like just to see what it's going to be like when I go there in the summertime and stuff like that for workouts and all that. This is what it's going to be like. It's not going to be all your like glamorous and stuff like that. Like they didn't glamorous up like too much for me. Like they didn't make it all pretty and stuff like that. They're just kind of like, yo, this is what it's going to be like. And if you want to be better, if you want to be an NFL player, then you come here. If you don't, then you don't. And that's what I love.
What was the highlight of that visit? Were there any one or two things that really stood out for you?
Uh Yeah, there was about two or three. First of all, this one guy named Brock. Not
Brock,
many.
yeah, Brock Thompson.
Yeah, a lot of people over at Purdue knows Brock, and a lot of people knows his story and stuff like that. And it was one night where I was hanging out with Brock. It was probably like 11 o'clock at night. Like I actually have the picture, and I remember I was like, man, Brock, like I just want to go out. Like I just want to go like see what it's like at night. Brock's like, yeah, okay. So Brock takes me around like West Lafayette and all that, takes me on those little scooters and the stuff like that. And we had like real conversation. So then Brock takes me on to inside the stadium, like inside the stadium and stuff like that. And this is like late at night. And we're just sitting there in the stadium, just looking out and just talking. And that was probably my favorite moment, just sitting in that stadium. Like I have a picture of it actually too, just sitting in that stadium, just talking to Brock, just me and him, and just having a real conversation about life and stuff like that. That was like my best moment. My second best moment was meeting Chris at the business school. He only had about 10 minutes with us because we're trying to see like different things, and Chris kind of explained that really perfectly. I mean, like he kind of just told me what it was. I got a free T-shirt because they're changing their name to something else. I forgot what it is. It's somewhere on the shirt. But yeah, they're changing their names and stuff like that. So I'm like the third person to have this shirt. And third and last thing would probably be um, the coaches. Yeah, the coaches for sure. Just talking to them and just catching a vibe with them. I mean, everyone has an idea of what they want at the end of the season. I mean, we all want to win. So I mean, why not join a program that wants to win? So yeah.
Mitch Daniels School of Business. Mitch was just a former president of Purdue, recently stepped down. So yeah,
Sure.
he had a big impact at Purdue. It's so sort of give fans a sense of the type of receiver you are. What's your skill set? What are you good at?
Um, I'm kind of one of those receivers where like my speed is kind of just a big factor of my game. I don't really have to do much to make a lot of guys miss because I just got that speed and I can make big catches when we need to. I'm more of like a hey, just throw it up and let me do me. So that's one thing that's special about my game.
And your relationship with Marcos the quarterback. Just talk about that a little bit, maybe the role he played in getting you to Purdue.
Marcos, he's something special. I think a lot of guys would say who's all committed to Purdue would probably say that yeah, Marcos has something to do with their commitment because Marcos is recruiting guys and he's not even a part of the coaching staff. he's gonna text you, he's gonna call you, he's gonna tell you, hey, come to Purdue, come be a part of the family and stuff like that. And I mean, me and Marcos chop it up almost every other day. So I mean, it's just kind of like, that's another thing. So yeah, shouts out to Marcos for sure.
And you think you're going to arrive early in January?
Yes, sir. We are trying to work on that right now. We're trying to get my school to, push it where I can be there by January, hopefully.
All right. And then lastly, Coach Ryan Walters. I mean, before you get off this call, kind of give us a sense of your impressions of Coach Ryan Walters.
I mean, he's like one of those coaches that, like, when you first meet him, you're kind of like, damn, like, it's Ryan Walters, like, he's been places and stuff like that. He's seen things and stuff like that. But then just talking to him and like how he can relate to your story and stuff like that, he's not going to keep it like, he's not going to try to make this like pretty picture and stuff like that. He's going to keep it real with you. He's going to tell you what it is, not what you want to hear, what it is. And I mean, I think him just keeping it real with me was just enough for me to just say, yeah, let's do it.
Well, good day. It was really good to get a chance to speak with you. Fans look forward to seeing you and watching you. Again, Keonde Henry, the latest Boilermaker commit. I think we're up to 14 now, 3 wide receivers. And I think we could be getting a few more commitments here in coming days. So take care. Thanks again.
Thank you.